It is great talking to Gina Mazany, who's going to be back in action taking on Shanna Young, UFC Fight Night, April 30th. Gina, how's it going?
Things are good, man. I'm ready to weigh in, eat, and get in a fist fight.
Sounds great. We got to talk about the hair, though, right off the bat. What made you decide on the green color? We're a little late on St. Patrick's Day.
I know, right? Well, it's funny because I actually did it right before St. Patrick's Day, not even really knowing that it was St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
But I've had pink hair for like almost 10 years. And I went and got my hair done, and I was like, I want to do something different. And I switched it to green, which is,
I think it looks good.
Just manifesting money, maybe a bonus. I don't know, maybe green money.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like it. I like it. I think it works. I think it looks cool. Yeah. No, that's cool. Always nice to get the brand out there. You know what I mean? Like people are going to notice the hair, right?
Switch it up,
Yeah. I'm totally about it. Okay, this is not a TLC show. We got to talk some fights. We haven't seen you in a while since your last fight. Any particular reason for the layoff?
I really, after my last loss, like obviously I was heartbroken. I felt like I was doing really well. I felt like that was one of my best fights to date. I felt like I was literally winning until I wasn't. And it kind of really took the wind out of my sails and the sense of like, oh, like fuck. So I really made a point to skill build and use all this time to skill build and just get better and even better and even better and just really focus on, what I did wrong and what I could have done better and, where I need to improve mentally, physically, everywhere. So I really wanted to focus on that. And I think that's what I've been doing. And this Gina would whoop Gina a year ago. Gina 2 years ago with it's just like Gina's just getting better and better. I'm talking to myself in third person, but
good.
That's the goal though, right? Really to like just be a better version of yourself. And I feel like I'm getting that point. I'm really excited to have this fight so I can like show everyone else how good I've gotten.
Is this the right timing to come back and take this fight, or were you hoping for something a little bit sooner?
I'm going to say the timing was perfect. It worked out well, just like, especially with Tim's fights and stuff. I like to be very involved with his and make sure he's prepped and ready to go. And like, we really work as a team. So it's really cool that we were able to kind of go, like when he was done with his fight, I already started training. I was already like in fight camp, but like when he was done with his fight, I was 8 weeks out and I started really hitting it hard after his. And so then he could take care of me. And then now he's got a fight scheduled. So after my fight, he'll be 8 weeks out. And then, we can just go back and forth and, it's good.
And you got an opponent, you guys almost have similar records here. Shanna Young, how familiar were you when you took the fight? And what do you know about her? How do you feel like you match up against her?
My coach, James Krause, he right away is like, oh, I like this matchup for you. He's like, I would handpick it myself for you. I watched some tape on her. She's very tough, durable. She's pretty decent everywhere. She's very scrappy. She's very, comes forward, a little wild, which is cool. Cause I come forward. I'm pretty wild too. So, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a really good fight. I think it's the cool thing about fighting her too. I was thinking about is she's the kind of dance partner I would want to like if we were to get like fight of the night or, performance bonus, like that kind of thing. Cause she is really tough and she is, she's durable and like, she's not one that's going to go away easy. And so I feel like there's an opportunity to, for us to put on a really good show. But yeah, that's, just a girl to fight.
I was going to say, what do you, no doubt, just a girl? No, I'm kidding.
Right.
Bad dad joke there. No, that's kind of what I thought when I saw this fight come together. Cause like, I'm sure that's something you want is like that fight of the night, like memorable performance where like, fans will remember when they say, hey, I remember Gina Mazany because of this fight. I'm sure just looking at the style matchup, that sort of went through your head.
Yeah. Well, I really don't even think, and Tim always says this to me. He's like, you still haven't performed at your best ability. Like, I still have not shown like a quarter of what I'm good at. And I really, and for whatever reason, I'm really hoping that this is my opportunity to like really show out and like show how good I am. Like I'm really good and I don't give myself enough credit, but I'm really good. I definitely put enough time on the mats and off the mats and watching film and like poor Tim, like I wake him up in the middle of the night and be like, what if I was here? We did this. Like, like I'm all like, my brain's always going, like, I really want to I just, I want to be really good, and I want to be efficiently good, and I want to be dangerously good. And I've just been really trying to do that. And I'm really hoping that this is my fight where I'm able to show it out.
Okay. Training camp. Who you mentioned, obviously Tim Elliott, who's your husband now, right? Did you guys finally got married, or is it still?
We're getting
fiance?
married in October.
Oh, okay,
So
I couldn't remember because I know it's you've been engaged for a while, right? Haven't you?
yeah. Well, the pandemic and stuff, and then
Oh no, totally,
and
totally understand. I've had, and I've been married, or I am married, I should say. So I know how tough it is to plan that, and trying to do it with two people who fight for a living. It must be very difficult with the photos and all
weddings. First of all, sorry, TLC is
that.
a pain in the butt. I'm so grateful for one of my girlfriends. She plans weddings, and so she's like
cool.
pretty much taking the reins, and so I'm just getting skinny and getting ready to get in a fist fight.
There you go. But yeah, so training partners, Tim Elliott, Jeff Molina, like who you mainly getting to work with over there at Glory?
Yeah, so I've been so like I said, I've been wanting to skill build a lot. The main people I've been working with is, of course, James, of course, Tim. I've been working with Tim like a lot in his like scrambles and wrestling and stuff. He's really great there. I've been working with Jeff Molina with striking. I've been doing mitts with him every week for the past 8-9 weeks. And then I've been working with Derek Minner a bit with like chokes and stuff. I've been working with Kevin Kroom he's got some sick grappling. And then and then like luckily I got my big group of girls there that are, I get to do my good live rounds and stuff with, and I mean obviously with the boys too, but yeah, I mean I've had a really cool, like really great support system and helping me get better, and just just help me skill build and be efficiently good at beating people up.
And one of the benefits of being at your gym is there's a lot of fighters that want to come in and train there because of James and the program you guys have. I know Katie Saul, who I actually know quite well because she's Canadian, came in and trained with you guys. Isn't she awesome? She's the bit like she's had like the worst luck with some of her fights, like in terms of bad decisions and fight bookings get canceled. But she's awesome. People don't know she's Adam Weight or Strawweight. I was trying to remember. Yeah,
Adam Weight. I love her. Like she's she's a peach. Her and her man came and stayed with us.
Brad Katona, Superman, Clark Kent.
Oh, it was so, man, they're true Canadians. They were just so kind. Like they're the guy, like when they would, use the teapot for hot water, like it was always refilled, and like the water was already refilled in the Keurig, and like they always clean up after. Like they are just and they're just so sweet. And oh my gosh, Katie is just one of my favorite humans ever.
Awesome. Well, that's good to hear. And then who else did you have there come through? Wasn't Jillian Robertson there as well? I know you had a few girls coming through.
Yeah, Jillian came and trained, and Miranda Maverick came and trained. They were both great. It was, and it's cool to get that kind of different perspective on different flyweights and stuff. A lot of people have asked me, like with the girl I'm fighting, like, oh, are you worried? She's coming down from 35. Are you worried about her size and this and that?
You used to fight at 35.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I come down, I'm a pretty big 25er. But like it doesn't, I know that sounds so silly, but like size is good. But like Jillian, for example, like she's a tiny little human, and she's a filthy grappler. Like she's very sneaky. She's got sneaky chokes, and like same thing with Miranda. Like they both got good shit, and they're smaller than me. They're significantly smaller than me. Like Miranda came in through like right after a fight, but it's the size don't matter. It's the emotion of the ocean, the ocean of the violent ocean, not the sexual
violent ocean. Yes, yeah, I know what you meant there. And kind of on that note, are you still working with Tyler Minton? Because I know that's been helping you get to, because if you look at photos of you from a couple of years ago to now, like you look just completely shredded now. It looks like obviously it's worked.
It's crazy. Yes, Tyler Minton, he is the jam. The way he's changed his diet is just, it's unreal. Like the kind of food I'm able to eat, the amount of food I'm able to eat. Like when I first started the cut, like I had a hard time like finishing all the food, and now I'm at the point where I'm like, because my body is like shut it off most of the fat. It's just my metabolism is just kicking. But no, he's amazing. I feel very confident in my weight cuts and stuff, and like I come down from being really big, but I feel good knowing that I'm being fueled properly, not just like a lot of times when people cut weight, like they eat a lot less, but like I know I'm being fueled because I'm eating a lot of food for the most part. So
that's what I hear on his program, that you do end up eating a lot, but you're still losing the weight, which is
it's
crazy.
Crazy. So, like now we're able to eat cheese, and I love cheese.
Yeah.
So we're able to add it in. So that's made it a lot easier. But yeah, no, he's the man. He's great.
Tim will be in your corner, I'm assuming. Kraus will
Yeah.
be in your corner. Who's going to be your third?
My brother, Dave Mazzani.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, because I mean, you go way back to the days growing
Oh
up
yeah.
fighting in Alaska, right?
Oh yeah. We've always like he's usually I mean, he's been a majority of my fights. The past couple he hasn't been able because like, life and whatever. But yeah, I'm excited to have him there. He's just a good support system, a good like he knows me really well and he keeps it light. Like he's very silly and fun, but also knows me really well and like knows the fight game and I'm excited. I'm really excited to have my brother in my corner too. It'll be great.
How's this fight playing out on April 30th?
How does this fight plan out on April 30th? Honestly, I'm really hunting for a submission. Not a submission, excuse me. Yeah, I'm hunting for a finish. I would love to have a finish. I would love to finish this fight. Um, like I said before, I'm really good. I'm really good and I'm really skilled and I feel like in my past couple fights I haven't really shown how good I am and there are finishing opportunities, but I never capitalized on them for whatever reason. Um, so I would like to see a finish. I see her coming out, trying to swing and trying to, take my head off, that kind of fun stuff. Rightfully so.
Mhm.
um, and there's probably a good chance I'm probably gonna try to wrestle her and take her down and beat her up on the ground and maybe snatch a neck. I don't know. Maybe TKO, maybe a knockout. I'm open to any sort of finish
It's going to be exciting. That's the
on
main
my end.
thing. Yes. No, no, absolutely. Remind me, how many more fights do you have left on your contract? I was trying to remember if you signed a new one recently or what's the deal with that? Do you know?
I have no idea, and I was kind of honestly, I'm fighting like this is the last fight of my contract, and then offer me another one. In the sense, like
Yeah.
I'm honestly not even sure, but that's my mentality going into not like in a desperate way, but in like I need to
No.
show them how good I am
Stakes are
because
high. Yeah.
because I mean, when I do get another contract, I want them to be like, ooh, like we want like I want them to want me, like
Mhm.
I don't know, I'm just hoping to put on a good show and entertain everyone and just show all the cool things I can do.
Downtime, what's that looking like? What are you and Tim up to? Watching any Netflix or what are you guys up to?
I'm not sure. He literally just said he's like, oh, I started watching the movie. It's really I don't know what it is. But he's like my he picks out the things for me to watch because he's a good he's got a good movie list and a good show list. But we just finished Yellowstone.
Oh, I heard it's great. I
Oh,
haven't watched it. I gotta get into it.
it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. This gal Beth on it, she is just a gangster and she's just so cool and so much girl power. Love her. And then I started watching The Ultimatum thanks to Jason House's wife. She was watching it. It's a terrible show, but very addicting and very good.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, honestly, although a lot of our downtime has been in our little farm, we have two miniature goats and goats. One of the goats just had a baby,
Oh, cool.
and so we have like a little miniature goat, and so that's been really fun. And chickens and roosters and
So you get
hanging out
fresh
with the
eggs
little
then with the
yeah.
Oh, that's
Every
awesome.
they produce that we only have four hens and like I didn't get eggs for like 2-3 days and we had like over a dozen. Like it's amazing because I eat so many eggs and
I love
farm
eggs.
fresh eggs are just it's
And you can tell the
unreal.
difference, right? I was told that if the eggs are good, they look more orange than yellow because they actually put like a yellow flavoring in, but fresh eggs, they look more orange. They're like in the
Oh
center.
yeah, it's like orange. It's almost like orange neon when it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
And like we get
exactly.
one of our eggs is called a silky egg, and it's like a little smaller. It comes out really pretty teal, and like that yolk is just it's so good. It's so
For
good.
sure. You know what else is so good? This fight, April 30th, UFC Fight Night. I'm looking forward to it. It's Gina Mazany, Shanna Young, looking forward to it. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
I just want to say a big thank you to you for having me on here. My team over at Glory MMA and Fitness, my coaches, James Krause, Jeff Molina, Kevin Kroom, Derek Minner, Tim Elliott, of course, Tyler Minton, everyone. If you can find me on Gina Danger AK on Instagram, Twitter, all the fun stuff. And come see me April 30th for a fist fight.